everyone, welcome to Flow with ESO, another yoga instruction video. Today we are going to start on our mats with our legs crossed. Either your right leg or your left leg in front of you, crossed in front of you. We're going to start off centering ourselves, grounding ourselves in our mat, releasing tension in our body that we may be holding on to. And following our breath as it flows in and exhales out of our bodies. And we can do a collective breath. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, a deep breath in and exhale. As we sit here on the end of on our mats, I'm going to ask you all to think of one word or one sentence to describe this week. And we're going to inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. And I'm also going to ask you to think of one word or one sentence to speak into the next week, the upcoming week. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And from the seated position, we're just going to open our eyes, taking our gaze from behind our eyelids to in front of us. And begin our body warm up by tilting our head to our right shoulder and back to center, and our head to our left shoulder and back to center. Again, tilting our head to our right shoulder and back to center, and our head to our left shoulder and again back to center. And we're going to turn our heads to face our right. And back to center. And our heads to face our left. And back to center. And now we're going to take our chin, tilting our head, taking our chin to our chest. And looking back up. And tilting back. Facing forward, tilting our head forward, our chin to chest. extend back forward. And again, the back of our heads to our backs. Feeling the stretch in our neck, in our jaws, and back to center. We're going to roll our neck out to our right, starting with our right side, and back, front, and right, and back, and left, and front to the left side, and left, and back, right, and front, and to the left, and back, to the right, and front. And keeping our head with our chin to our chest. To roll our shoulders back, lifting our head to face forward. And roll our shoulders forward, massaging our shoulders, massaging our upper backs. Again to the back for 2, and again to the front. To the back again for 2, and to the front. We're going to raise our shoulders up and drop. Raise our shoulders up and drop. Again, raise our shoulders up and drop. Raise our shoulders up and drop. Okay, so for the next set of our warm-up, we are going to shift our leg, change our legs. So if your right was in front, change it so that your left is now in front. And for this one, we're going to keep our hands on our knees. And we're going to pull our knees gently, having a curve in our spine, releasing our necks upward, opening our chest and back in, almost creating a bowl with our bodies and our arms, tucking our chin, tucking our pelvis, and back open. And open up. And close. Again, open up. And our seated cat-cow. And close. And back to center. We're going to take our right hand and place our hand at the base of our spine on the mat. We're going to take our left hand, place it onto our right knee, and gently pull, creating a curve, a twist in the spine, twisting our necks as well. Gently. And release back to center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And a deep breath in. And exhale. And now for the left side, we're going to take our left hand and place it behind us at the base of our spine. On our mat. And then we're going to take our right hand, place it onto our left knee, and gently turn, gently pull on our knee, creating a twist in the spine, gently looking back or as far as you can. And release. And again, for the right side, take a deep breath. Before our right side, take a deep breath in. And exhale. And now our right hand again on the mat, the base of our spine, sitting up and taking our left hand to our right knee and pulling, creating a traction in the spine. And repeat that. Facing forward, sitting up, taking our left hand to the basis of our spine. Again, sitting up, taking our right hand to our left knee and gently pull. And release. To center. And we're just going to lightly do a few cat-cows. In and open. And close. I'm going to open, release our legs in front of us. Place our hands beside us, and it may be bended. So we're going to press our hands into our mat. You may feel yourself come off the floor just gently and release back down. Again, up, pressing our hands into our mats. Feeling being lifted off of the floor or from the floor slightly and release back down. Now, we're going to take a deep breath in, breathing our arms up. And exhale, releasing our shoulders. And again, a deep breath in. And exhale, folding forward. Touching as far on your legs as you can. And that's whether you're at your toes, your ankles, your shins, your knees. And to deepen your stretch, pull a little bit on your legs, deepening the bend in your elbows. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And a little bit further. And releasing, stacking your spine above and facing forward. And we're going to do another spine twist, except we're going to start with our left hand and our left leg. We're going to bend our left leg over our right. Again, our left hand at the basis of our spine, pressed into the mat. We're going to take our right arm, connect it with our left leg, and gently twist our spines. and release back to center. And from here, we're going to release our foot from the mat and just rest our ankle on top of, like right above our knee. We're going to pull up from our core and fold forward. And roll up. And for our right side, we're going to take our right leg, place our foot beside our left knee, place our right hand at the bases of our spine, breathe our left hand upward, connect our left elbow to our right knee, and begin to turn, creating traction in our spine. And gently back to facing forward and releasing our right foot from the mat. We're going to place it above our left knee. I'm going to breathe in, breathe our arms up, release our shoulders, and fold forward. Feeling the stretch go all up alongside our left leg. And gently coming out. And from here, we're going to take our right leg, place it above, place our right foot. We're going to bend our right leg, place our right foot on the inside of our left leg, above our knee. And again, we're going to pull up from the basis of our core and fold forward. Again, feeling the stretch with a long side up our left leg. And walk our hands up. Bringing our right leg forward and bending our left leg, our left foot on the inside of our right thighs. Taking a breath in, bringing our arms up above our heads, exhaling our shoulders down, and folding forward. And coming out, bringing our arms down, extending our left leg forward, just flexing and pointing our toes. 2 and 3, flex, point. Okay. And from here, we are going to bring our legs, bend both of our legs so that the bottoms of our feet are now touching into our butterfly. And just bring our knees up and down like we're fluttering our legs. Holding on to our ankles. Straightening our backs. And from here, just fluttering some more. We're going to straighten our backs and feeling as if we had a cord pulling up from our heads, our spine. And now we're going to fold forward, pressing our legs down with our elbows. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Pulling some more on our ankles and pushing some more on our elbows, deepening our stretch, breathing into our hips. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Coming up with our head first, pulling forward as if our head was touching the wall in front of us. And now pulling up, back into our sit bones. And now leading with our head, we're going to tuck our chin, curve our spine in. And you're going to feel your sit bones like roll back some more. We're going to lead with our head into this forward fold and extend our chin from our chest. Again, as if there were a string, connecting our head to the front of us, to our front wall. And just extending all the way through. And releasing. Okay. Now we're going to close our legs from our butterfly position. Reach forward and roll our bodies down. Our heads on our mats. Releasing our legs forward. Feeling our bodies sink into, melt with, sink into our mats. Remember to breathe. Hearing your breath. Noticing the inhales and exhales. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And in this relax or release position of us laying down on our backs, our heads up to our ceiling, our toes facing up, but maybe a bit open outwards. We're going to roll our hips in, our feet facing straight up. We're going to bend our left leg back towards our chest and grasp onto our knee and our shin, our knee with our right hand and our shin with our left. And just press this bent leg into our chest. And release our right leg back down in front of us. Then we're going to take our left leg and bend it back towards our chest. Taking our left hand to our left knee, to our knee, and our right hand to our shin. And simultaneously, you want to be pushing, pressing down your elongated leg into the floor. So you're not kind of lifting up, but you're pressing both your right leg into the floor and your bent left leg into your chest. And release our leg. And again, we're going to take our right leg, bend it towards our body. We're going to press it into our chest. And then we're going to pull with our left arm, gently folding our right leg to our left side, our shoulders on the ground, holding our right leg with our left arm right underneath our knee, like where it is bent. And our right hand, our right arm beside us. So forward, feel this traction in our spine, twisted from the waist down. A deep breath in and exhale. Keeping our shoulders on the ground. Again, take a deep breath in and exhale. Breathing, bringing our right leg back to our chest. Releasing this traction of our spine. We're back on our backs. Our hips are back to the floor. And we're going to press our right leg towards the ground with our right arm. And just breathe into this stretch. Bringing our right leg back to our chest and back down, elongating our leg beside our left. Okay, so we are just here, laying on our backs. Just finished pressing our right leg into our chest, twisting our spine, and opening our right hips to get a deeper stretch on the inside of our right legs. Okay, and now we're going to do the same for our left. We're going to bend our left leg up, pressing our bended left leg into our chest. And now slightly turning, folding our left leg towards the right side. Holding onto our left leg with our right arm and opening up our chest, keeping our left arm on the floor. Breath in and exhale. Releasing from the spinal curve. Going to open back up, back onto our hips and our shoulders, and we're going to press our left leg on beside us on our left side, using our right hand, our right arm, and our left arm to press down beside us, Again, keeping our elongated leg pressed into the floor to really optimize this space that we're creating and stretching into. Back to center and releasing our left leg. Now we're going to bend both of our legs back towards our chest, pressing our knees, our arms into our chest. And you may feel that your lower back is lifting as you press your knees. You want to make sure to really press down the lower back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, a deep breath in and exhale, releasing our legs in front of us, opening our hands. And now onto our feet. Rolling up, folding forward, sitting up, tucking our feet on the ground. Folding forward, our knees slightly bent. And our whole upper half of our body is just folded forward, release. You may feel your weight shift towards the front of your feet. And you're just going to rock the weight back and roll up, straightening the knees. And taking a step to the back of our mats. Feeling our feet firmly planted onto our mats. Take a deep breath in and exhale, rolling forward. Holding onto our thighs, our ankles. And releasing upwards halfway up and down. Breathing up and out, flat back. And exhale, arms down. Breathing our arms up. Exhale, clasping our fingers except for our pointer and thumb. Excuse me. Clasping all of our fingers and our thumb except for our pointers. Releasing our shoulders down. Pressing our hips forward and forward and forward. Opening our chest upward to wall and ceiling knee. Pressing into our feet. Facing upwards. And change. Back to center. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Our arms down. And again, breathing up. Exhale, folding forward. Holding onto our ankles. Breathing up, facing forward and back down. Walking our hands in front of us to downward facing dog. Pressing into our hands, pressing down into our feet, our heels slightly above our mats, and feeling the stretch all the way down our legs. We're going to pulse our knees down to our mats, and as we pulse our knees down to mats, we're going to lift our head upward, facing front. We're pulsing our knees and facing front. 1. Back to downward facing dog. And 2. Back to downward facing dog. And 3. 2 more, and 4. And 5. And back to downward facing dog. I'm going to breathe our right leg up. I'm going to bend it, dropping the feet towards our left side. And elongate our right leg. Tucking our knee into our chest. And our foot in between our legs. And holding here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. And exhale. Breathing our arms and our upper bodies up to this lunge. And now folding forward, our hands back beside our right leg. Our right leg back in the air in our 3-legged dog. And we're going to flex our foot and breathe our right leg back down to our mats in downward facing dog. Now for the left side, we're going to breathe our left leg up into downward facing dog. And we're going to bend our left leg to our right side.
Now we're going to turn, pulling our left knee inward towards our chest, and placing our left foot in between our hands. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And deep breath in and exhale. Coming up to our lunge. And back down. Hands placed onto the mat. Bringing our left leg back into a three-legged dog. Extending, flexing our foot. Turning inward towards the mat. Releasing our legs back to downward facing dog. From here, again, we're going to pulse our knees, taking our gaze forward. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And from here, we're going to press up on our toes, press forward, and then bend our knees, bend our legs, and just roll through, pressing back. And back to downward dog. In downward dog, we're going to shift our weight forward into a plank, bringing our hands out just a bit. From this plank, we're going to twist our legs, our feet down, so our heels are on the mat, and press onto our left side, taking our right arm up. And breathing our right hand back down, twisting back onto our toes, and now twisting our feet so that our heels are on the ground. Shifting our weight to our right side and breathing our arms up. And back down. And here in our plank, take a deep breath in and exhale, bringing our body, our hips, our chest to our mats, releasing our toes. Releasing our hands, facing our right side. And just breathe. Now we're going to face forward. We're actually facing down with our mouths and our nose down to our mat. We're going to bend our right leg, holding on to our right ankle, and our left leg holding on to our left ankle. I'm going to gently pull so that you're trying to get your shoulders back down to the ground. Stretching through your knees, your thighs. And pressing your hips into the mat as well. And release my legs. And now turn to face the left. Again, just breathe. And while we're here, just take some breaths to remember the word, the sentence that you thought of that you want to breathe into, set forth for this upcoming week. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Again, deep breath in and exhale. And from facing to our left, going to face forward. And again, bend our right knee, holding on with our right and our left arms, our left hands, and pressing into our mats with our hips while we pull gently our bent leg and look forward. And release our leg down to our mats. And for our left side, bending our left leg, grasping it with our right and our left hand, pressing our hips into our mat and gently pulling our left leg. And release down to our mat. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Looking down at our mat, placing our hands at our chest, bringing our legs closer to each other, and pressing up through our hands,
facing forward and back down. Again, pressing into our hands, lifting our chest, our head, pressing into our hips, our elbows tucked towards our bodies, and release back down. And now we're going to press through our hands, but we're going to press and try to elongate our arms, allowing for hips to lift from the mats. Okay, so make sure that your legs are pressed together. We're on the tops of our feet. We're going to press into our mats. Again, keeping our arms tucked in towards our bodies. Press in. Keep lifting up until our arms are straightened. And back down. Awesome. And one more time, pressing into our hands, pushing upward, lifting upward. And back down. And breathe in and exhale. We're going to open our legs just a bit. We're going to push through our hands and back, lifting our tail into the air and pressing down into our child's pose. Again, breathing, exhaling, and exhaling. And from here, with our arms elongated in front of us, we are going to thread the needle. So we're going to take our left arm and place it underneath our right. And through this space, we're going to elongate our left arm in front of us again. And for the right, we're going to take our right, place it underneath our left, towards the left side. And release our arms, pressing it forward, back in front of us. And pressing back into our all fours.
walking our toes, pressing into downward facing dog. Walking our hands back to our feet. Just going to hang over, holding on to our elbows. Slightly bending our knees. You may feel a stretch in your hamstring. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Again, deep breath in. And exhale. And deep breath in. And exhale. Straighten our legs. Deep breath in. Exhale. Opening our arms and coming out from flat back. Placing our hands in prayer position. Down to our chest. Walking to the middle of our mats. Coming up onto our toes. Bending at our knees. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Again, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Dropping our knees gently to our mats. Releasing our toes. And deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you. Namaste. May all be well. And thank you for showing up, being present on today's mat, being present every day. You're beautiful, you're awesome, and be well. Namaste. Until next time.